Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tomiwa Adibajo, and on my channel I talk about faith, natural hair, lifestyle, books. If any of these things interest you, then please click the subscribe button and let's get into this video. Alright, so today's video was absolutely unplanned. I just got back from church and I saw that there was light, so I'm like, oh, why not make a video for YouTube? I've been overwhelmed, swamped with work, not just like office work but also external work because I make videos for church. So we had a lot of programs back to back. I feel like every time I come on here I always say church, but that's my life. That's what my life is right now. I'm very invested in church. Today's video, you can probably already tell by the title of this video what it is. We're going to be talking about the fear of embarrassment, which is something I suffer from a lot. But yeah, we're going to be doing it in a new manner because there's light and I have a lot of other things to do, so I didn't want to just sit down and do my makeup and then come on here. So I decided that what, I can as well talk about this thing to you guys while I do my makeup. Now you guys probably know that I am no pro at this makeup game. I am not a Dima Ume, I am not a Kelechi Mbemena. I'm just Tomiwa and I'm the laziest when it comes to my makeup. I literally just do the barest minimum, hoping that it turns out okay. So yeah, we're going to be doing the barest minimum makeup today, which is the everyday makeup that I use for my YouTube videos. I may do a red lipstick because I'm feeling red and I haven't done it red in a while, but we're gonna see. The essence of this video basically is what we're going to be talking about. So yeah, a little backstory of my life before we get into this. My hair is in cornrows. Now these cornrows, I did them myself with I did it with no mirror. I couldn't see what I was doing. I did it with no cutting comb. I just split my hair with my hands and just braided it because my life has gotten so busy that now I can only wash my hair on Fridays after work, like in the night. That's when I wash my hair. So I just washed my hair, and then on Saturday we had an event. Just yesterday we had an event where I had to be there for literally the whole day and I didn't have time. I was thinking of what to do with my hair and I couldn't figure anything out. H factor has come again. I couldn't figure out anything to do, so I just put my hair in cornrows and wore a wig. Even the wigs, as I was wearing all of them were just annoying me. I was like, God, what's this? But eventually we made something work. So that's why my hair is in cornrows, and I think I'll just leave it like that for the rest of the week, or at least until after Tuesday. It might be for the rest of the week. Tuesday I have court, and after court I was thinking I could do it after court, but I'm not sure that I'll even have time then. But yeah, we're gonna leave my hair like this for the rest of the week, which means we're gonna be wearing wigs for the rest of the week. Anyway, so that's that about my hair. Yeah, and these are my contacts that I got last week Monday. Yeah, I got them on Monday from my eye clinic. So yeah, that's that about my life, and let's get into the makeup that I'm going to be doing. This is my makeup box. This is Headband and Esther. It's an Headband and Esther box. I got a few products from them and it came in this box, and I just kept the box and I've been using it as my makeup box ever since then. You guys, if you're having any expectations, let me cut them short now. I do not know what I'm doing. Okay, I do know what I'm doing. I know the basic minimumest of all of the things, but please don't expect too much. I'm not even going to use eyeshadow. I don't do all of that. I'm not going to be cutting any creases, nothing. I have my brushes here as well. These brushes came from my friend Tega. She used them to say, Otoma, will you be my bridesmaid? And I said yes, of course. She sent me the most beautiful brushes ever. Anyway, so these brushes came from my friend, and this one is from Nuban Beauty. It's my foundation brush, and this is a regular Bobbi Brown dupe powder brush. So yeah, let's go. The first thing that I do is take my powder brush, and I have this palette that I've had for a while. So I literally just take like the light shades that I don't use because they can't waste. So I just take the shades that I don't use and I apply that all over my face because I have oily skin, and I hear that this helps. It helps when you do this. So yeah, that's what we do. Anyway, the fear of embarrassment. This is so weird. Sorry guys, my mirror is down. I can't see what I'm doing. But yeah, the fear of embarrassment. I feel like the fear of embarrassment stems from living life in a self-conscious manner. you're afraid to be embarrassed because you're self-conscious. You're like, oh, people will laugh at me, or what will people say, or I'm going to be awkward, or I'm not going to fit in. And because of that, you just limit yourself from doing so many things, which is literally the story of my life. Okay, so yesterday at our event, my church event, it was the singles fellowship, a fellowship for single people, because we're all in the same, like, our interests, we have similar interests, and my church is all about forming bonds, creating bonds between people in similar phases, people with similar interests, you know, because you shouldn't do life alone, right? So yeah, so at that event, I mean, I knew I had to work. Yeah, I knew I had to work, but I literally stood back and hid under the shield of that, oh, I'm working, I don't need to mix, or I can't mix, or I'm tired. I mean, I was tired, but I could have put myself out there, but I did not, because I feel like if you grew up in, this is me being very honest, guys, I've become very honest with you guys. I've become very honest about my feelings. Before I continue, I'm taking my Nuban Beauty in my skin foundation. This is, I think I'm using Chimamanda. Yeah, I'm using a DHA, right? So if you guys missed it, I got it in a vlog here. This is when I went to the store, so you can check out that vlog, right? So I use W8C, a DHA, Nuban Beauty, and I just put this on my skin. In my skin. Duh. Sorry, I need to focus for this. Is that enough? I typically only need a little, so yeah, I think this is good enough. Yeah. Then I'm taking my foundation brush and I'm gonna spread this guy in. Okay, so guys, this is actually harder than I thought. Okay, so yeah, let's continue. People that do get ready with me and talk, how do people do it? This video is actually inspired by Olukule Itinu, by the way, in case I didn't mention that earlier. What was I saying? I feel like if you grew up as a very self-conscious child, you know, someone like me, I found it really, really hard to make friends growing up. Like, I've literally always been the shy person. I would much rather read a book than talk to people. That's how it is. But in the course of my life, I met a lot of great people that I felt comfortable around, which is why I'm able to, you know, go out with my friends and have a good time. My friend, the person I went out with last week in this vlog here, I was telling him that once upon a time, this would never, our hangouts would never have been possible, because I would just feel like, oh, I'm going out with just one person. What are we going to talk about? Are we now going to be staring, looking into each other's eyes and doing what? Like, it's just me and you. So all my life, most of my life, I've literally tried to hide. I think I just started to come out of my shell in like 2018, 2019. Yeah, that's when I'll say I started to come out of my shell. So how does this relate to being afraid of embarrassment? Yeah, I used to hide because I was afraid of embarrassment. You know, I just be like, what if I go and talk to them and I say nonsense, or they don't like me, or they say something mean? Growing up, my face wasn't clear. I had a lot of acne, like horrible acne, that people would see me and the first thing they would say would be, oh, sister, I have this cream for you that you should try, or what are you doing about your face? Like, literally the first thing they would say when they spoke to me was, what are you doing about your face? It used to make me cry. So when you're coming from a background like that, sorry, now I'm going to move into blending with my beauty blender. So when you're coming from a background like that, you tend to be more comfortable by yourself. Although I was comfortable by myself even before I started to have acne, but I think that just made it worse. So I didn't like talking to people. I didn't like interacting with people. I was afraid, very afraid to do new things, very afraid to go to places, very afraid to walk in a room and have people look at me, right? So in my adult, I've gotten better at it. I'd like to think that, but sometimes it's still there, you know, like I literally, and it comes from your mind. In your mind, you're already like, no, I'm going to look awkward doing this thing, so I'm not going to do it. No, I'm going to look this way doing this. No, people are going to laugh at me doing this, so I'm not going to do this. So before you've even tried, you've already placed a limit on yourself. And yeah, this is where I say that The fear of embarrassment will keep you from living life, because I literally feel like sometimes I'm two people in one. I'm not bipolar or anything. I want to play, I want to jump around, I want to dance in public, I want to do all of that. But then the guarded me is like, no, you don't want to do that because you can't dance. Like, I literally can't dance, but I don't care. I want to dance in public. But the other me is like, no, you can't do that. People are going to laugh at you. And then I'm like, oh, true. Yeah, I probably should not do that. Or it's time to take pictures. I'm like, nah, you're not going to look pretty in those pictures. I'm like, yeah, true. I hardly ever look pretty in pictures. All right, so all blended out. Right, so let me finish what I was saying before I move on. So the fear of embarrassment will actually keep you from living your life to the fullest. It'll keep you from doing so many things. It'll keep you from fully exploring life. I don't know if anybody can relate. I hope that somebody can relate and I'm not weird. It takes your power, it takes control of you, and then it just says, you know what, you're not gonna have a good time today. You're gonna be here, you're gonna be moping, and you're gonna just sit down and watch your mates have fun, right? So that's how this fear of embarrassment is for you. Like, I could be having the best time, I could be chit-chatting, I could be talking to new people, but then I would just get self-conscious. I'm like, oh, what are you doing? Is this you? Why are you doing that? You shouldn't be doing that. You're opening yourself up to ridicule. You're opening yourself, right? But there's a verse I found. Let me read it out to you guys. It's Psalm 118, I think. Psalm 118 and verse 6. It says, the Lord is for me, so I will have no fear. What can mere people do to me? This verse is like, it's everything I needed to hear and more. So the next step is concealer. I use the Nuban Beauty In My Skin concealer in 044. So yeah, I just use this minimally because it's like, you guys see, but yeah, I just put this in the corner of my eyes. Yeah, so this is it. So I just put this in the corner of my eyes and in the outer part. That's it. So now I'm going to put it on my nose. And now I look like Ojuju Calabar. But we're gonna fix that. So anyway, this verse literally says, what can mere people do to me? I mean, even if you make a mistake and people laugh at you, so what? Are you gonna die? Is it going to take away money from your bank account? Is it gonna take away your ability to eat? I mean, maybe it might take away your appetite for like a few hours. But when you're hungry, you will eat, right? You go back and eat when you're hungry. So what can many people do to you? They will only laugh, right? Even if you make a fool of yourself. So what? I feel like, are people going to be happy that I made you laugh? Because in this life where there's so much pain and so much sorrow, I'm glad I was able to be your clown. I'm glad I was able to serve as a comic relief for you. So yeah, laugh away, right? And that's how this verse made me feel. I literally just saw it this morning and then I said I'd come and share it with you guys. So this video is for me. I'm not even gonna lie, this is my story. This is me. I'm very afraid of public embarrassment. I'm very afraid of people looking at me. Even in court, I was sitting at the back and my senior colleague was in front, but I was with the file and he's like calling me like I should come and give him the file. But I'm just like, I'm gonna stand up in this courtroom and everybody's gonna look at me, and then I'll not come forward. He was looking at me, I was looking at him, he was looking at me, I was looking at me, I was like, no, let's not do that. So he stands up and then he comes to get the file and he's like, are you shy? I'm like, yes, I am shy. But yeah, that's literally how bad it is for me. Like, I do not even like to think about people looking at me. When I have to walk into a room, I'm literally, sometimes I'm counting to 10. I'm counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just to distract myself from the possibility that people could be looking at me. But let's blend this concealer first. So now that this under my eyes are blended, I'm going to go back into my palette and take a light shade and use it to set my under eyes. Under my eyes are set, so let me go on and blend my nose. Don't worry, we'll be back to our story really soon. I just want to finish blending and know that we're done. For contour, I just use a dark shade on my powder palette. I just use powder for my contour because anybody got no time for cream contour and all of these things. So I just use this angled brush for my nose and the contour. now that all of the powders are on, let's get back to our gist. So I can't remember where I stopped. I think I was saying that what's the harm is serving as comic relief for people. And honestly, people make mistakes, and we should be allowed to make mistakes. We should be allowed to make fools of ourselves. If that's a thing. I know it sounds bad, but honestly, it's not as bad, because we actually hold ourselves to such ridiculous standards. We don't even let ourselves let loose. I don't want to be perfect all the time. Where's the fun in that, right? Where's the fun in not being able to walk up to someone and say, hi, I think you look really nice and I'd love to be friends with you? Sure, it might be embarrassing. The person might look at you like, who is this one? But what if the person says, oh yay, that's fine, and turns out the person was holding a piece of your life that you needed to get your life together? I know it sounds weird, but honestly, sometimes I'm in that mood. Sometimes I get in that zone where I'm just like, you know what, I want to put myself out there. I'm going to go out, I'm going to meet people, I'm going to talk to people, and nothing is going to stop me. Sometimes I get like that. If you laugh at me, then that's fine, laugh, and I will join you and laugh. So I feel like even as Christians, the fear of embarrassment is very limiting, because sometimes you feel a nudge to start up a conversation with somebody or to talk to somebody, but because you box yourself into that, oh, I don't like putting myself out there, I don't like talking to new people, you're not able to do that. And God has not given me a spirit of fear, so why am I defining myself by a fear of embarrassment? One of my most dreaded fears is falling down in public. But you know what, if I fall down in public and people laugh, why is that a problem? That's not on me. If someone sees me hurt and chooses to laugh, then that's not a me problem, that's a them problem, right? So if you see someone and the first instinct is to laugh, then that's on you, that's not on them. Anybody can fall. Falling is not even such a big deal. Why is it such a big deal to fall down? You know, I used to say if I ever fall down in public, I'll just lie down on the floor and I'll just faint. Why? You know, as I'm talking to you guys now, I'm just deep in it, like, why did I feel that? Falling down, it's not because of an active mistake that I made. It's not I didn't say, oh, I shall fall down now, and fell down. No, I tripped, I missed a step, and I fell. And if you're gonna laugh at that, then that's on you, that's not on me. If you see someone with a broken leg and you're gonna laugh, then that's on you, that's not on them, right? So as I'm thinking about it now, and I'm thinking that this fear of embarrassment is literally a self-imposed fear that keeps you from attaining your full potential. But let's go back to making up. I think now I'm going to do my brows, and for my brows I gotta be very, very, very serious, because I don't want to make no mistakes. Even though I've started this new thing where I just draw my brows, I don't use any concealer or anything, because I cannot be bothered. Nobody should stress me. Whether I have to draw eyebrow and then start drawing concealer, and then concealer will not go and clean the eyebrow. No, I will not do that. Alright, so the brows are done to the best of my ability. Yeah, why should I be afraid of falling? Why should I be afraid of making a mistake because people are going to be watching me? I mean, if we look back on, do these brows look weird? I feel like they do. Let me try and brush them up again. Let me do the small rubbish I normally do on my eyes. I just go over it with the dark powder I used for my contour. I put that in my crease area. I take my highlighter or bronzer, I don't know what the difference is, but I take this guy and I just put that on my eyelids, and then I take the Milani Minerals Compact Powder in warm, and I just use this all over my face to set everything that I've done. Not to set, but to, you know, just, I don't know. I don't know what to, I don't know, set everything, sha. Powder is on, and let me just try to round up this gist. Fear of embarrassment, the maximum people will do is laugh, right? They can't hurt you. You only get hurt because you feel like they shouldn't laugh at you. But that's not a problem. You should be happy to be providing people with some sort of comedy, right? I don't think that we should let our fears define us. when I tell you guys that this video is really for me, I'm speaking to myself, for real. So I don't think that we should let our fears define us. I think we should in fact fall in public. Everybody should fall. Nobody should be placed on such a pedestal that they're afraid to fall or they're afraid to make mistakes. Make your mistakes. I was thinking about this thing and I was just trying to imagine the first person that created an e-payment platform, something like Paystack, Flutterwave, the first person to come up with the idea of paying online, not with physical cash. And I can imagine that people have told him that, oh, this is impossible. Some people might have laughed at him and told him that his dreams were too big to realize. But I mean, look at it now. Now we have a whole lot of these fintech platforms coming up and they're doing really well. So I feel like we shouldn't let our fears define us. It's okay to be afraid. Fear of embarrassment in itself is not a bad thing, but when you let it control you to the point that you're not having fun, you're not having as much fun as you'd like, you're not speaking to the people you want to, you're not doing things that you want to do because you're afraid that society will look at you in a certain way or people will call you crazy. Don't dim your light for society. Let your light shine and society will adjust to the light. Let me do my eyeliner and mascara. The eyeliner I use is a pen eyeliner. I got it from Miniso. I can't remember how much it was. I think it was inexpensive. I think I got it on sale, but this is what it looks like. This is what I use. So you guys know eyeliner is serious business, like eyebrows, so I'm not gonna talk. I'm going to move to my under eyeliner, if that's a thing, right? I use this one. This one is from Headband Wig. As a finish point, I'm going to just go back in with some powder and just clean everything out. I'm going to go in with my mascara, which is pretty much empty right now, but just to make my eyelashes a little pronounced because I don't use false lashes. After my incident here and I put glue in my eyes, I'm like, nah, I'm not going to do that anymore. I like to have a liner around my lips. I use the same pencil I use for my brows on my lips. And I'm using red. This lipstick is from Headband Wig. It's called Trinity. And then because I like matte lipsticks, I'm going to take a bit of tissue, the paper towel, and just press down on this. And that takes all the shine out of my lipstick. There's another trick I learned where you just, to keep your lipstick from getting on your teeth, like when you talk and smile, I just stick one finger in my mouth and it gets all the extra lipstick right off. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, my teeth are safe. This is it. So let me go and wear my wig and I'll be back to do the outro of this video. So I decided to just show you guys how I wear my wig as a headband wig instead. So you're welcome. So my wig cap is on and I've started to wear this. The wig I'm wearing today is my wig from the hair caterers. This is what it looks like. I put my own foundation in the lace. It's a T-part wig, so I put my foundation in the lace because the lace was it wasn't my shade of color, right? So yeah, this is what it looks like. It's the wig I wore for Jones and Joy's wedding here. So yeah, I'm going to style it as a headband wig, so I thought I'd just show you guys how I do that. Right, so you just want to wear it like normal. Oh, okay, before I wear it, I want to wear my headband. This headband is from Lalo NG. It's a really pretty African print. I really love it. So yeah, I just want to put this on my head before I wear the wig. Just wear it down there and keep it. Now I'm gonna wear the wig like normal, but the wig has combs in front, so I'm not going to secure those combs. I'm just going to wear the wig and push it back. Yeah, push it back like so. And now I want to bring up the headband. I'm trying to not let it clean my makeup. Okay, good, we're good. So I just bring up the headband and use it to cover like a part of the wig and some of my hair. Just pretty much cover where the wig begins and where my hair ends, right? Like so. This headband is a little loose, so I just roll it up a little in the back I wish I could show you guys, but I don't know how I'm gonna do that. So I just pretty much just secure the excess bit with a bobby pin. You figure it out if you try it yourself. But yeah, this is how I've been wearing this wig, and it's pretty as a headband wig. So now I look like a rock star, which is really different from how we started this video. A pretty rock star. So makeup and hair are done, and I feel really good because I haven't even made the video that I was doing the makeup for. So as soon as I'm done with this guy, I'm going to get into that video. That video is going to be where I talk about my experience as a content creator and charging brands for content creation. I actually don't have a script for that video as well. I filmed it earlier and I don't like it. And this happens a lot of the time. Like when I film something, I end up not liking it, so I will not post it. Sometimes I will edit it, I'll spend hours editing it, and then I won't post it because I don't like it. But yeah, this we are ready. You have gotten ready with me and we are ready. But yeah, just to close, the fear of embarrassment, I'm going to make you guys another promise. I've made you guys quite a lot of promises this year, but I'm going to make you guys another promise. I will promise to not let fear keep me from doing things that I want to do. I will try to not hide under a shield of I'm shy. I will let my light shine. I will not hide behind the guise of shyness and keep myself from building beautiful and solid relationships. So I'm gonna talk. There's another fear I have. This fear is very crippling. I don't know why, but I have a fear of being the last person to talk on a group chat. Like when you're having a conversation and then your message comes and I just see that I'm the last person to talk and it's just me and I'm just there and nobody's responding. I can't explain it. It's a crippling fear, guys. This is a problem. This is a problem because it's ridiculous, but this is the situation I find myself in. So I will try to not let silly fears like that get in the way of me living my life. So help me God. I'm making you guys a promise, and I'm also making God a promise that I'm not going to hide behind man-made fears, and yeah, I will let my light shine. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I didn't even do a proper intro. I didn't tell you guys. If you're new here, then hi, my name is, I think I did, I'm not sure, but if I didn't, I'm sorry. If you're new here, then you're welcome. This is a channel of, right now it's a channel of self-discovery. So yeah. Oh, and let me give you guys a little update. Let me just give you an update since you guys are here. Okay, so the book I'm currently reading is called Ogadima by Ukamaka Ulisakwe. Guys, this book guys, this book you're gonna be upset. From like the first few pages, it's already, I don't know, I told you guys before, I don't know why I always find books that make me cry, but for like the first couple of pages, it's gonna be upsetting, it's gonna be triggering, but it's a good read. It's an easy read. I started reading it on Thursday in court, and I went like over halfway through before they called my matter. So it's a really good book. I didn't like to finish it this weekend, but that'll just be me pushing myself because I have so much to do. So I'm just going to enjoy it. I won't rush through it and stuff, but it's a good read in case you're looking for something to read. So I'm reading Ogadima, and probably after that I will read Nearly All the Men in Lagos Are Mad. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Ow, why do I always have mishaps when I'm doing my makeup? Hey, there's foundation on my body. Thank God it didn't break. God of miracles. Sorry, let me check my teeth. Ow. Okay. Oh.